Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh, and good morning to all my students. Okay, so in this video, I'd like to share with all of you a few questions from the collection of past year questions. So please refer to your tutorial book that I had chose 4 or 5 questions, different type of questions. So hopefully it helps you to continue with the rest of the questions and complete all the tasks. Okay, so I chose the first one, question number 2, given that sine A equal to 5/13 and cos B equal to -4/5 is stated that where A, the angle of A lies in between 0 up to 90 degree and B in between 90 to 180 degree. So in this case, when we refer to the range of the angle from 0 up to 90, which means that we are talking about the first angle, we call the first angle as stated from 0 up to 90, and for this one here, from 90 up to 180, so that we are talking about angle in second quadrant. Okay. So without using calculator, meaning that in this case, the question wants us to show the solution one by one. So class, in examination, if you show up the answers without a proper solution, proper steps, even though the final answer is correct, so we consider that as an incorrect. Okay. So now we are going to find out, without using calculator, find the values of tangent A and tangent B, and then evaluate tangent A minus B. So now we are going to determine we call the triangle of this sine A. Okay, so the triangle of this one here, we just imagine that if this is the angle of A, then sine opposite divided by hypotenuse 13. And then we are going to use the Pythagoras Theorem. X squared plus y squared equal to z squared. And this is the hypotenuse, represent the z. X squared plus y, which is 5 squared, equal to 13 squared. Then x squared equal to 169 minus 25 equal to 144. Then x equal to 12. So the graph will be something like this. Okay. The angle of A, and this is 13, 5, and 12. Now we are going to list down sine. Okay, do we need to write down the sine? Okay, what we have here right now is sine A. Do we need to list down all cos and tangent? I don't think so, because it's stated in the question there, find the values of tangent A, tangent B, and then evaluate tangent A minus B. So for tangent A minus B equal to tangent A minus tangent B divided by 1 plus tangent A tangent B. Okay. Now let's list down which I think that's really we look at for tangent for both of A and B. So tangent A equal to, okay, tangent opposite divided by adjacent here, which is 5/12. Okay, now for this, cos we got make a recall a triangle here. So this is B. So cos is stated that -4 divided by 5. Cos adjacent, which is -4 divided by hypotenuse, which is 5. And again, -4 square plus y square equal to 5 square, where 5 square equal to 5 square is 25 minus -4 square equal to 16, so 25 minus 16 then equal to 9, then y equal to 3. So this side, what we call the distance, the height is 3. Okay, so now tangent B equal to tangent opposite divided by adjacent here, which is -3/4. Okay, so let's take a look at the question again. Find the values of tangent A. So tangent A is all here, and tangent B. Now evaluate tangent A minus B, which is tangent A minus tangent B divided by 1 minus tangent A tangent B. Okay, I think that I need more space for this question here. Okay. And also here. Okay, now tangent A minus B equal to tangent A minus tangent B divided by 1 minus tangent A tangent B. Okay, tangent A, which is 5/12 minus tangent B, which is -3/4 divided by 1 minus tangent A, which is 5/12 and then -3/4. Okay, now tangent A minus -3/4, negative become positive. And then 4 with 12, we equalize the denominator, so make it this one 4 times 3 and 3 times 3. So then 5 plus 3 times 3 equal to 9 divided by 12 and divide by negative times negative, positive, so 5/12 multiplied with 3/4, 1 minus 15 divided by 12 times 4, which is 48. So 5 plus 9 equal to 14/12. And then 1 minus, okay, 48 divided by 48 minus 15 divided by 48 equal to 8 minus 5, 3, 4 minus 1 equal to 3, 48. So it is now 33 divided by 48, or make this one here as a 48 divided by 33. Okay, so between 48 and 12, 12 times 4, and then 4 times 4 equal to 16, 1 times 4 plus 1 equal to 56 divided by 33. Okay, so this is the final answer then, 56 divided by 33. So let's move to the next question then. Okay, now solve cos 2x plus cos x equal to 0, where theta lies in between 0 up to 360 degrees. Okay, from here, cos 2x cos 2 theta equal to something like this. Cos A plus B equal to cos A cos B minus sin A sin B. So cos 2A, if we change this AB into with A, and also A. So A plus A equal to 2A. So cos 2A equal to cos A multiplied with cos A. So then it becomes cos square A minus sin A multiplied with sin A and sin square A. Okay, so and then from equation 1 here, we can use the other trigonometric identities of sin square A plus cos square A equal to 1. So from here, then cos square A equal to 1 minus sin square A. So substitute cos square this one here, it will become 1 minus sin square A minus sin square A, or equal to 1 minus 2 sin square A, equation 2. And also, from these identities, we elaborate another one here, which is sin square A equal to 1. So cos here 1 minus cos square A. Okay, so equation 1, equation 2, and from here we substitute with sin square here, cos square A minus sin square equal to 1 minus cos square A. And then negative with negative become positive. So cos square A plus cos square A to cos square A minus 1, equation 3. Okay, actually that all this formula will be given to you during examination, but I just like to show it to you how we can elaborate from that we call the double angle formulas here, then we elaborate one by one. Okay, so back to the question. Cos 2 theta plus cos theta equal to 0. This is an equation, and we need to elaborate that so that every single term of this equation will either all with a cos or all with a sine. So right now we got cos 2 theta and cos theta different angles, so we cannot simply factorize and then do something else. Then we need to come up with this cos 2 theta. If I choose this, because cos 2 theta here, cos 2a, we got cos and sine. Okay, not suitable. 1 minus 2 sine square, where we got sine and also cos. So let's choose this one here. Cos 2 theta equal to 2 cos square theta minus 1 plus cos theta equal to 0. Then 2 cos square theta plus cos theta minus 1 equal to 0. Okay, look at this equation here now. It's just like 2x squared plus x minus 1 equal to 0. So we can factorize this. And we get 2x and x, and then minus 1 minus 1. Let's double check. 2x times x, 2x squared. 2x times negative 1 equal to negative 2x. Let's make this one as a plus 1. 2x times 1 equal to 2x, and negative x times 1 equal to negative x. So 2x minus x equal to an x. Negative 1 times 1 equal to negative 1. So factorize this one here. 2 cos theta minus 1 and cos theta plus 1. Okay, meaning here we got two equations, 2 cos theta minus 1 equal to 0 and cos theta plus 1 equal to 0. Then cos theta equal to negative 1, bring the other side become positive and divide by 2, 1 over 2, and cos theta equal to negative 1. So cos any angle give you positive value, meaning this case we are dealing with an angle, cos angle with a positive, so we are dealing with an angle in quadrant 1, cos positive also in quadrant 4 here. Okay, and for cos theta equal to negative, then we are dealing with cos negative is an angle in the second quadrant and in the third quadrant. So before that, we are going to find out what is the basic angle of this. Theta equal to arc cos of 1 over 2. Which is 60 degree. And theta equal to arc cos of negative 1 equal to 180 degree. Okay, so now basic angle of cos theta equal to positive, which is 60. So in the first quadrant is a 60 here, and in the fourth quadrant 60. If I make it something like this one here, okay. The basic angle is 60 degree, and also cos positive in the first and the fourth quadrant also 60 degree here. So the first is 60 degree, and then the first is 60 degree and second is 360 minus 60, which is 360 degree minus 60 degree, then you get 60 and also 300 degree. And now for this one here, where is 180 degree? 180 degree, half of the full cycle of the angle here, 180 degree. So the value of theta for this question here now is 60 degree, 180 degree, and 300 degree. Okay, for cos theta equal to negative, we're talking about angle in the second and the third quadrant, but 180 degree, the border between the second and the third quadrant, so we consider this as a 1 here. So three angles, 60, 180, and 300 degree. Now solve the equation of 2 cos squared x, x plus 7 sin x minus 5 equal to 0, from x lies in between 0 up to 2 pi or 180 degree, and right answer is in terms of pi. Okay, so for this one here now, from trigonometric identities of sine square x plus cos square x equal to 1, then cos square equal to 1 minus sine square x. So let's substitute with this one here now. 2, 1 minus sine square x plus 7 sine x minus 5 equal to 0. 2 minus 2 sine square x plus 7 sine x minus 5, then negative 2 sine square x plus 7x, 2 minus 5 negative 3 equal to 0. Okay, so you may just leave it like this, or you may also multiply with negative 1 here, and you get 2 sine square x minus 7x plus 3 equal to 0. Either one. Okay, it's still the same then. Now, factorize this. Okay, 2 sine x and sine x, where 3 here, which is 1, a pairing, they call pairing of numbers 1 multiplied with 3. Okay, so 2 sine x times 3 equal to negative 6, and then minus 1. Okay, let's double check. 2 sine x times negative 3. 2 sine x times x, 2 sine square x, 2 sine x times negative 3 equal to negative 6. Negative 1 times sine x equal to negative sine x. So negative 6 minus 1 equal to negative 7 sine x. Okay. I think I made something mistake here. 7 sine x, suddenly sine 7x. Okay, sorry. Okay. Seven sine x and also 7 sine x. Okay, so negative 1 times negative 3 equal to 3. So now 2 sine x minus 1 equal to 0. Then sine x minus 3 equal to 0. And then, okay, if I make this, never mind. Okay, so then sine x equal to negative 1 over 2, or negative here become positive, sorry. And then sine x equal to 3. So look at this one here now. Both of sine and sine x, and both sine of any angle equal to positive and also positive. So both of these cases, we are talking about the angle in the first and the second quadrant. But before that, let's find out basic angle of this. X equal to arc sine of 1 over 2. Okay, 1 divided by 2, okay, which is 30 degrees. And also here, x equal to arc sine of 3 . Okay, there is no answer here. Ignore, because arc sine of 3, there is no answers. If we recall, find out using the calculator. Okay, so you may use press your calculator. Arc sine of 3, there is no answers given there, so we ignore it. So only one answer here. And sine and of any angle that give you positive answers, meaning that we're talking about angle in the first quadrant and second quadrant. So first we look at that 30 degree here and also 30 degree here. Now the first angle is 30 degree. Okay, the first one. The second angle here, okay, it is 180 degree minus 30 degree. which is 30 degree, and 150 degree. But then write your answers in the term of pi. In the term of pi, so 30 degree equal to pi over 6. 180 divided by 6, which is 30 degree, and 150, 5 pi divided by 6. So please refer to your question here. When the question wants to answer in the term of pi, make sure that don't leave your answers in the term of degree, but change it in the term of pi. So pi over 6 and 5 pi divided by 6. Okay, this is the final answer. Okay, now express 4 sine x minus 3x in the form of this. So given there r sine x minus alpha. Okay, so 4 sine x minus 3 cos x equal to r sine, okay, sine x minus alpha, which is sine x, cos alpha minus cos x sine alpha. Then it is r sine x cos alpha minus r cos x sine alpha. Okay, let's compare between this sine x and sine x, and also 3 cos x with cos x. Then we can determine that this 4 equal to r cos alpha. So r cos alpha equal to 4, equation 1, and 3 r sine alpha equal to 3, equation 2. We are going to find out the value of alpha. Okay, by use this equation, we call equation 1 and 2, equation 2 divided by equation 1. So r sine alpha divided by r cos alpha equal to 3 over 4. Sine divided by cos equal to tangent alpha. Then alpha equal to arctangent of 3 over 4. So again, use your calculator. Arctangent of 3 over 4 equal to 36.87. Okay, 36.87. Okay, then equation 1 square plus equation 2 square. So this formula is the, okay, this formula we're going to use to find out the value of r here, that r square cos square alpha plus r square sine square alpha equal to 4 square plus 3 square. R square, then cos square alpha plus sine square alpha equal to 16 plus 9, cos square plus sine square equal to 1, then r square equal to 25, then r equal to 5. Okay, where r is positive, so then r equal to 5, and the value of alpha between 0 up to 90 degree, 36.87. And now find the maximum value of 1 minus 8 sine x plus 6 cos x equal to 1 minus 2, or 1 minus or plus. 1 minus 2, 4 sine x minus 3 cos x. Okay, negative 2 times 4 equal to negative 8, negative 2 times negative 3 equal to 6. Okay, let's compare this with the question here. 4 sine x minus 3 cos x. meaning, okay, now, okay, we have elaborated this 4 sine x minus 3 cos x. 4 sine x minus 3 cos x equal to, okay, 4 sine x minus 3 cos x equal to r, which is 5, and sine x minus alpha, sine x minus 36.87 degree. Okay, now it now become 1 minus 2, so everything here for sine x minus 3 cos x will elaborate in this form, 5 sine this one here, so it is now 5 sine x minus 36.87 degree. Determine the value of x in the interval of 0 and infinity when the maximum value occurs. So bring up this above here for a while. Okay, so determine the value of x in the when maximum values occurs. Okay, maximum, so equal to 1 minus 2 if I substitute this with negative 1. So it means that it is 5 multiplied with negative 1 here. 1 minus 2, then negative 5. Negative, negative, positive. 1 plus, okay, 2, 5 equal to 10. So 1 plus 10 equal to 11. Maximum. Okay, now just imagine that if this sine x minus 36.87 degree equal to, okay, sine of angles x minus 36.87, this one here equal to negative 1. We substitute negative 1 from this because for the sine and cos, the maximum is 1 and the minimum is negative 1. But then we substitute negative 1 here, with negative become positive, so 1 plus 10 equal to 11. If I substitute with 1 here, 5 times 1 equal to 5. 5 times 2 equal to negative 10. 1 minus 10 equal to negative 9. That will be the minimum. Okay, so this negative 1 here. Then, x minus 36.87 degree equal to arc sine of negative 1 equal to negative 90 degree. By the way, the value of x in the interval of 0 up to 360 degree, okay, means that here, okay, for this one, the direction of graph for negative 90 will be clockwise direction, and this one here. But then, because interval from 0 up to 360, so we take the anti-clockwise direction of angle here, and this. So it means that this is x minus 36.87 degree equal to 270 degree. Okay, and sine of any angle equal to negative lies in the third and the fourth quadrant, because sine positive lies in the first and the second quadrant. So it lies in the border of the third and the fourth. Then x equal to 270 degree plus 36.87 degree equal to 270 plus 36.87 equal to 360.87 degree. Okay. Question number 23. Okay, the solution for question number 23. Now, question of 31. Do we have Oh, we're almost at the end here. Question 31. Sine cube x plus cos cube x divided by sine x plus cos x. Okay, we are going to prove that this equation will be equal to the one on the other side. And it gives a hint here because a cube plus b cube is an equation that we seldom meet with this one here. The most time we meet with an a squared plus b squared. Okay, but for this one, it gives you a hint here. So let's use this. Okay, in this question here, sine cube x plus cos cube x equal to, imagine that this is sine and this is cos. So sine x plus cos x, and then sine square x minus sine x plus cos x plus with cos square x, and everything divided by sine x plus cos x. Okay, now sine x plus cos x divided by sine x plus cos x equal to sine square x minus sine x cos x plus cos square x. Okay, do you have any idea what will be the next one? Look at this. It'll end up the answers in 1 minus sine 2x. Okay, we might think of something, but before that, let's change this term of cos x from sine square x plus cos square x equal to 1. Then cos square x equal to 1 minus sine square x. Then sine square x minus sine x cos x, cos square equal to 1 minus sine square x. Okay, with or without bracket, it doesn't change anything because positive is waiting outside. So positive times 1 is positive, positive times negative equal to negative, still the same. So sine square minus sine square. Then what we have here right now is 1 minus sine x cos x. Okay, you might think of something of how are we going to change this, because 1 minus is already in the answers here, 1 minus. But sine x cos x, sine 2x divided by 2. Can you think of something? Sometimes we need to use all the formulas of the trigonometric function given in the examination. Okay, the list of the formulas. So I just thinking of something. Let's say sine A plus B equal to sine A cos B plus cos A sine B. So if I change this into an A, and A, so sine 2A equal to sine A times cos A, and okay, sine A cos A, sine A cos A plus with cos A sine A. I think that sine A cos A plus, then we get 2 sine A cos A. Okay, can you think of something? I think that you can detect something here now, right? Sine x cos x, then sine A cos A. Meaning here, divide by 2 left and right, sine 2A divided by A divided by 2 equal to sine A cos A. Meaning here, sine x cos x equal to sine 2x divided by 2. Let's compare with this one here now. It's already here, right? So this is your final answer. Okay, class. I can't share with all of you all the solution from the list of the PSPM question from your tutorial book, but I do hope that with a few 5 questions here, it helps you to continue with the rest of the questions. And that's all for today. Thank you very much. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh, and have a nice day.